Hello, everyone, and today I want to talk about Michael Jackson. Man, it's been 6 years. Technically, I wish I did this last year, but I didn't do it because I kind of lost track of time. But this time I was able to do it. So, I just want to talk about a little bit about my relationship with Michael Jackson, even though you know how it is. It's just basically the normal one. The fact of when I was 3 years old, I watched Pop Up video, and as soon as I saw him, as soon as I saw all of the music videos of it, I think I saw way you make me feel. I saw Billie Jean. I think I might have saw a Thriller, but I think I might have been 3 years later. I saw a Thriller, perfectly saw it. Uh, I think I saw Leave Me Alone. I think I saw that one too. Uh, I think that's basically all that I most likely saw. There might have been more, but that's all I can kind of remember and piece together that I saw. As soon as it ended, I went upstairs to my mom and said, I think I found my favorite singer. And that's how it happened ever since. My relationship with Michael, it was basically a friendship. I mean, I had Michael Jackson when I was 3 years old, and also had The Simpsons when I was 3 years old. Technically, they were older than that. They actually started when I actually was born, but whatever. I still say that those two are my oldest friends, and now without Michael Jackson, it's very, very sad. But one thing that was very, very fun when it came to Michael Jackson is just the fact of it's just the fact of when it came to new music, it was just beautiful because it was like, oh man, I really hope a new music comes out soon, and then boom, there it is, and I'm like, oh, yeah. That was before I actually got into the craze of collecting his music and stuff. That actually happened the year of his departure, which was very, very sad, but I collected all of them. Yeah, it took, I would just say, yeah, last year. So it took 5 years to actually have every single thing he did, except for a single. Except for a few singles he has, because some of those singles actually have some music I don't even have. Like, for instance, Shout. I got that because of a friend. Yeah, a friend who actually found it and he downloaded it. I downloaded it, but I'm not going to keep it to my actual collection until I actually find a CD that contains it. That's how I am. But anyways, I'm going to talk about how it just went down. So on the day of his death, I don't even know to call it a murder. Yeah, there's some messed up dark things that is about his death, and I'm not going to get into details on that one. I'm not. I'm just not. I'm just going to talk about how it was. So it was 4 o'clock p.m. when I heard about it. My auntie, out of no one, it was my auntie who actually called me and said, "Have I seen the news?" And I said, "No, I haven't watched the news." Yeah, ever since 2001, ever since War on Terrorism, that's when I stopped watching the news completely. I mean, I tried many attempts to watch the news, but it's just not going to work. It just doesn't work. So I turned on the TV and then I saw breaking news: Michael Jackson is dead, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It's like, "Oh no, 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 no!" But of course, I had to call my uncle because he's a fan too. I had to try to figure out if this was just nothing but a ploy because at the time he was going to do this concert. This is it, and I was trying to ask my uncle, in some way, shape, or form, is Michael faking his death? So, boom! And then he starts the concert, and it's like, oh my gosh. I mean, if you guys knew, previously when he did concerts, there was like some messed up little tiny scare that happened. Like, for instance, oh, we just got some notice that Michael Jackson does not feel that well. And it's like, oh my gosh. And then he does the concert, and yeah, so just something to excite the fans as soon as he is about to perform. This time, I would figure this one was going way over the top, but I had to ask. I really did. I have to ask. And like my uncle said, it's just a fact of this would be way too far. Lots of fans will basically dislike this whole idea of he kind of faked his death so he could actually rile up the fans. No, he would never do that. That was kind of disrespectful. He would never do that. So it was just that sad day. I tried my hardest to collect all of the magazines that had him, and sadly, at the time, I couldn't actually get them all because of damn school, and I had, yeah, my, I'm not gonna say allowance. I'm just gonna say my cash flow was not as good as it could have. So it's like some People magazines, some other magazines. It's like at least 3 magazines I wasn't able to get, but I got a few other ones, and I was happy I got those. But I would have liked to have everything else. Luckily, later on, I got Ebony, and I could actually have snagged another Ebony because my uncle got it. So I could actually stolen that one, but I didn't do that. Oh man, it was just very devastating. You know, it was very very devastating. It really was, and that was the time. Also, I was doing some, I'll say, volunteership at a museum, an art museum. It was very very devastating. I was very very sad. I wasn't really crying, but I was very very sad, and it was just something messed up. I mean, it really was. It really was messed up. I just don't believe that he is gone, and because of that, I think a ripple effect occurred and polluted what was going on in my life as well as many others. I mean, he just had that. He just had that thing where it's like a brightness in the world, you know? I mean, I do it too, but he was able to do it, I think, a million times more effective than I could ever do. I could do it. I'm just saying that he's able to reach nations and everything. I'm only able to reach, like, what? Yeah, America. That's it. That's all I got. It's just America. That's the only thing that only people actually able to hear me is from America. That's it. No offense to America, but I'm just saying he was able to affect globally. As for me, I'm only just able to affect nationwide at most. But my goodness, I mean, it's just sad. It really is. I mean, I really, really wanted to meet him once. I really did want to meet him. It's messed up. In 2001, I had a chance that he could have actually had a concert. I could have went to it. Guess what happened? Some dumb piece of crap. I'm not gonna say the D word. I'm gonna say the D word, but still, the stupid kid, freaking, because of your freaking crap, kid. Because of your freaking damn crap, I didn't get to have a moment to actually go in concert and at least say I went to a concert. Instead, no, I got dissed. Thanks a lot, you dumb, stupid kid. You dumb kid. I'm glad you're freaking stupid behind protective services because you screwed everyone over. And the other dude screwed everyone over too. I think it might be even the same person. The fact of out of that time where he was very depressed and actually was in Ireland, he could have been doing music videos. Instead, all we got the show is what? We got the show You Rock My World, and is that it? You Rock My World is the only one from, yeah, that's it. That's the only one left. Is You Rock My World. That's the only one he did. Of course, yeah, he did One More Chance. Yeah, he did One More Chance too, but that one actually was in, yeah, you were forced to actually buy Michael Jackson hits. Yeah. I was hesitant at first to buy that one, but I bought it just because it had that song on it. So, and it was just beautiful how that song came. That song came, and I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. And it was just so awesome. As soon as I actually got into listening to his music, period, that's where I found out that there was lots of other songs I never heard of, and I just fell in love with them as soon as I heard them. Like, for instance, Whatever Happens. That would have been a good music. That would have been a good music video to watch. But thanks to your freaking behind, we don't get to have that music video. Thanks to you, we don't get to have that music video. You stupid idiot. I'm sorry, but, ugh. One song that was very, very crazy to actually listen to was 2000 Watts. And I would love to have seen what that music video would have been. That would have been crazy. Oh my gosh. I would actually love to have evidence to see that he actually sung it. Because it took me 2 times to listen to that song to actually be like, holy crap. Michael Jackson is singing low. He's actually singing in a tenor voice. That was unbelievable. I had to ask a friend too. I'm like, dude, do you hear Michael in this? I don't think so. I mean, I can recognize him, but I'm like, we're too used to him actually singing in soprano, alto like range, but he was actually singing in tenor. That was amazing. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Yeah, let's see. And lastly, Threatened. That would have been a good song to watch. That would have been a good song to actually see as a music video. I mean, we got Thriller, we got Ghosts. I swear that Threatened would have actually have been a good sequel to those other two. If he actually wanted to actually combine those and make it to a trilogy. I guess I need to end this. It's getting long, so I'm just gonna do another one of this. But one thing I do have to say is This Is It was a real disappointment when it comes to CD version, because the CD, I was hoping when you get the CD you actually get some, even if you have to splice it together. I would at least like to have heard the songs that we heard in This Is It on the CD. Instead, they gave us the original cut of the songs, original songs that you can actually get it from any CD if you wish. I wanted to have the movie version of it, and I'll put movie version in quotations, but I would actually have liked to have that version of the song instead of the original. It was kind of like a big ripoff, but at least I bought the one where you got 4 other things special, and you got This Is It, the orchestra version, and the This Is It version. I mean, it's really is sad. I mean, I've been living my life, and I was able to carry on from it, but it's just very, very sad that he is gone. It really is. And now to just see what freaking Vivo is doing, which I'm blaming Vivo, to see what they're doing, like Behind the Mask, for instance. I mean, Hold My Hand was a good one, but Behind the Mask, Hollywood Tonight, all the other ones that they released post Michael Jackson, I think Michael Jackson would actually be a little bit disgusted in a way. I'm sorry, but he would be a little bit disgusted in a way. He would be smiling, but especially when it comes to Hollywood Tonight. Was that one? No, no, it wasn't Hollywood Tonight. Was it? Yeah, yeah, it was Hollywood Tonight. Yeah, it was Hollywood Tonight. I'm not sure. It was the latest one that actually got a girl that was seemed like she was had some stripper potentiality in there. I don't think Michael Jackson ever do it. Michael Jackson was classy. He doesn't ever actually go for stripper like content. So I'm sorry on that, but it's just me. I believe he actually has a code when it comes to music videos. Anyways, I rest in peace, man. I miss you. You are a good friend of mine. Never met. We never actually had a personal connection, but to me, you were like a close friend. You were like a very, very good friend to me.